Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asa Torkelsson. I am the current chief of UNFPA's representation office in Seoul, and I will be delivering the remarks on behalf of our dear program director, Julia Bunting, who unfortunately is held back by the high-level political forum that is being held right now in New York. But she sends her best regards and she conveys this message to you. Excellencies, distinguished panelists, participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to address you today on the topic of strengthening sexual and reproductive health and rights through South-South and triangular cooperation. The global community this year, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the adoption of the Program of Action of the International Conference on Population and Development, or ICPD for short, the Program of Action reflects a landmark international agreement adopted by 179 governments in Cairo in 1994 on envisioning a world where people's dignity and rights are at the heart of sustainable development. ICPD provides guidance for people-centered development in national policies and programs. While, and as we have also heard this morning, significant progress has been achieved and celebrated, barriers indeed remain. Progress in SRHR and sustainable development continues to be threatened by complex crises such as the COVID-19 pandemic, concurrent conflict in many parts of the world, poverty and climate change, all of which divert commitment and resources away from the life-saving ICPD agenda. And indeed, there is a rising polarization on the topic of SRHR, resulting in backsliding on the rights and choices of women and girls. We are hence at a critical inflection point to preserve the hard-won gains and accelerate delivery on the ICPD vision. UNFPA works with governments and other partners through various modalities. One powerful mode of engagement that UNFPA utilizes in collaboration with partners is South-South and triangular cooperation. Through SSTC, UNFPA engages partners like yourselves to sustain solidarity and bring new actors to support the vision of ICPD. Through SSTC, UNFPA raises the capacity of national institutions in delivering the ICPD goals. SSTC is a platform for sharing knowledge of what works and what does not work, while enabling the co-creation and quick sharing of innovations. SSTC enables the sharing of financial and in-kind resources among the countries of the Global South, and within SSTC is the concept of then triangular cooperation that expands the cooperation space by strengthening the partnership through the involvement also of high-income countries in SSTC initiatives. SSTC then even encourages subnational entities and non-state actors like NGOs, the academia, and the private sector to engage in international partnership. SSTC is demand-driven and is valued because it is mutually beneficial to all parties involved. The role then of the United Nations and UNFPA in SSTC is as a neutral facilitator between parties, while being a resonant champion of this programming modality, raising awareness and proudly reporting its results. UNFPA operates in 150 countries worldwide, and as such, the UNFPA country or regional office that is nearest to you is likely also already being your programming partner and can be your best source of information and support if you want to further strengthen SSTC program within your institution or government. And as a facilitator, UNFPA can help you expand your options for sustainable partners. And a useful task in SSTC is to document your own programmatic successes and share them through SSTC sites like the South-South Galaxy. And even documenting your challenge or your opportunity invites would-be partners to work with you on a common issue. Parties coming together and being able and willing to share knowledge gives substance to the SSTC principle of mutuality. SSTC then also mobilizes domestic financing as governments realize that providing resources for their SSTC activities is well aligned with their international relations strategy. I want to end by saying that while the challenges we all face in delivering on the promise of ICPD, and it can feel daunting, I know that together we are stronger. Let us deploy SSTC and the power of partnerships to demonstrate our solidarity and to harness the contextualized knowledge and rising resources from the Global South. Thank you for all that you are doing every day to make the promise of ICPD a reality for millions of people around the world. I thank you very much and thank you for your attention.